And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Indiana. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, the Pistons. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And right now for the Pistons, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Holiday out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's JaVale McGee.
Here we go.
And there's Jackson. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Pistons, we've got Robert Covington. Allen is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Green. And it's DeRozan in at the point guard position. And this game, Clark, a battle for playoff positioning. A lot riding on the outcome.
Yeah, and you will not see any load management tonight, Kevin. I think both of these teams will be fully loaded and going after it tonight.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Holiday, the pass to McGee. Allen against Jackson. To the paint. Fade away. And too long on the shot. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Pistons. DeRozan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Nurkic. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Porter against DeRozan. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson, a screen on Covington. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nurkic a screen on Jackson. Kicks it out to Allen. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Covington against Porter. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And the Pistons with possession. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Green taking his time here. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist from Green. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Jackson passes to Porter. Holiday against Green to end the cold streak. And Holiday with the nice bucket inside.
You know, Drew Holiday has so many great attributes, but I think perhaps the best one is his mindset. He's even-keeled, he competes at a high level, and he never backs away from a challenge.
Out to DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul him.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this game. First one falls for him. Like one of the things that separates DeRozan from other 2 guards, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Porter. There's the triple. Rebound by the Pistons.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Green. Sinks the triple.
A nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Pacers trail by 7. And the pass to McGee. Here is Porter. Here's Jackson. Defended by Allen. Shoots. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Porter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Nurkic. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Feeds it to Porter. Kicks it to McGee. Indiana moving the ball around. He dishes it to Jackson. 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Outside, Green. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 8.
You know, guys, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and I think he's one of the very best at making tough shots. I mean, the defense is draped all over him, and he still finds a way to get it up and down.
The Pacers making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Pacers in 5th.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Indiana shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Detroit. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the rejection by Gafford.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes to Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Ryan is checked in for Nurkic. Green comes in for Allen. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Robert Covington. And Porter drops them both. Pistons leading by 8. Pass to Green. Now DiVincenzo. Rozier kicks to DiVincenzo. Another 3 for Detroit.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's DeRozan. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And Green slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Indiana moving it around. Here's Holiday. Some solid defense from Rozier. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Porter. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
And it's Rozier missing. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Raptors in Toronto. Rozier against Holiday. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. DeRozan passes to DiVincenzo. And here is Rozier. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Over Holiday. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Rozier. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points for him in that last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Reddish, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pistons leading by 13. DiVincenzo with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Now, here's Reddish. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holiday. That one doesn't go. And Detroit the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
The first free throw is good. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And the Pistons making a change here. Tillman's checked in. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Reddish. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Green with a screen for Caldwell-Pope. Dishes it to Green. Caldwell-Pope outside. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pistons leading by 13. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here is Holiday. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, you look at Holiday, just so smooth and graceful. Doesn't miss a beat rolling to an open shot.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him.
from behind the arc.
Pacers trail by 17. Here's Holiday. Tillman grabs the miss. And so Green will bring it up for the Pistons. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rozier. And he also played really well on that win against the Raptors. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Detroit Pistons out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the Sage veteran, helping set the tone for this team.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and, you know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Jared Allen is out there with Nurkic. And it's Robert Covington. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Rondo dishes to Covington. Allen outside. And then Allen slams it in.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Rose passes to Gafford. Williams against Allen. To the middle. Here's Porter. And the layup is good. Porter's got 6 points.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
To the paint. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now, here's Porter. He has 6. And here's Porter. For this screen on Green. Porter passes to Gafford. Nurkic with the steal. Green against Porter. Out to the right wing. Green dishes to Rondo. Green with a screen for Rondo. Drops in the tray. Rondo's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. A different look here for Detroit. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Nurkic. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Robert Covington. And he sinks the second. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. DeRozan on the wing. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
DeRozan is a man on a mission tonight. I don't know if I've ever seen DeMar any sharper than this.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the wide open shot from Rose. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Inside, Porter. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Porter's got his third basket of the night.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The Pistons have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Now here's Rose. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. And he gets it to go. Rose has got his first points in this one. Pistons leading by 22. Rondo drives in. The pass to DeRozan. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Pistons second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Here's Rose. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's the dish to Porter. Porter against Green. McGee is screen on Green. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Bryant. Outside Rondo. Outside Green. Porter against Rondo. Down low. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rose against Rondo. The kick out to Williams. Outside Porter. Indiana moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Rose. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Reddish comes in for Michael Porter. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Kevin Porter. Five on the clock. Reddish the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Now here's Rondo. Here's DeRozan. Reddish grabs the rebound. Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Bryant. Detroit's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. DeRozan a screen on Rose. Rondo passes to DeRozan. That shot misses. So the Pacers will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. 13 feet away. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Pistons. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Rajon Rondo. The Pacers also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Detroit. Pass to DiVincenzo. Allen with it. Allen with the screen for DeRozan. The kick out to Rozier. There's a screen by Bryant. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 5.
Well, you just got to tip your hat to Rozier there. I mean, the defense was right there, but he still found a way to score it.
Pass to Reddish. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Outside DeRozan. Allen with the screen for DeRozan.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 28 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
First free throw is good. A different look here for Detroit. Tillman comes in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Green in for Jared Allen. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Rose goes in over Rozier. Here's McGee. And yes, it's good. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room, and it's in there.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pacers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound. To the wing right side. McGee is screen on DeRozan. Reddish. And finally, that one's good. Reddish has got his second basket of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Pacers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Gilgeous-Alexander buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Rozier against McGee. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Tillman. And Robert Covington subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Porter's checked in for Indiana. Holiday comes in for Rose. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's the Pistons now. It's an 18-point lead. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Holiday against Covington. Pass to McGee. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 14 points for him.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
First and second chance points, 3rd in rebounding. And they are in the top 10 in team scoring. Really good offensive execution. This is a tricky team to defend.
And I need to mention their second chance points again. Such a hard-working team on the offensive glass. Think of all the points they would have missed out on if not for the effort on the boards. Now here's Jackson. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. To the inside. Here's Porter. Rebounded by the Pistons. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Green kicks to Rozier. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Fades and shoots. That one a little long.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Porter passes to McGee. Jackson, a screen on DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Inside. McGee with the block. Here's Porter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Pistons leading by 14. Rozier the pass to Nurkic. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nurkic setting the pick for Caldwell Pope. And there's the pass to Covington. Rozier for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Rozier looking around. Here's Nurkic. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we've finished one half of basketball. Pistons lead by 14. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Detroit Pistons.
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate.
And getting back to the game. And time for us to sign off here at the studio.
We don't sign off, Ernie. We're still going to be here watching and analyzing the action.
Yeah, right. I'm going to be here watching while you're kicking back. And stop stealing my notes, Kenny.
What notes?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pacers trailed by 14. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Pacers. JaVale McGee is out there with Jackson. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And Holiday throws it down.
Boy, he's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 21. 6 to shoot. He sinks the 11-footer. DeRozan's got 23 points.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
Here's Jackson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Green against Holiday. Kicks it to McGee. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons leading by 14. DeRozan passes to Green, and he's way off from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
DeRozan against Porter. Covington kicks to DeRozan, and they double up DeRozan. Covington finds DeRozan. Jacks up a three, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Hey, watch out now, guys. When he's effective with that three-point shot, I really believe it adds to DeRozan's game, makes him more effective on his drive.
And DeRozan sends it back. Nice ball movement by Detroit, and finished off by Nurkic.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up 13 points a game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Indiana on D, trailing by 19. Here's DeRozan.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Nurkic. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Green, the pass to Allen. Outside, Green, just 4 to shoot. And they double up DeRozan. Nurkic, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. Passes it to McGee. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over DeRozan. The kick out to Holiday. Over Allen. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pistons leading by 19.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league. And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to Nurkic. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Now, here's DeRozan. 26 points for him. The pass to Nurkic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
He's off on the second. Pacers trail by 19. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Porter. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
Now here's Covington. DeRozan dishes to Covington. Allen outside. DeRozan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the 3 fly, and it's DeRozan missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Indiana moving the ball around. Porter looking it over. Shoots over Covington, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 13.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Holiday finds Gilgeous-Alexander. For the screen on DeRozan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
To the middle. It's stolen. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Porter. Gafford passes to Porter. Outside Williams. Down low, down to 5 on the shot clock, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Green, he's checked in for Allen. Caldwell Pope comes in for Robert Covington. Rozier, he's checked in for Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Pacers, Radish, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Kevin Porter comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Rose in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so here is Indiana. It's a 14-point game. For the screen on Rozier. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Outside Williams. Pass to Rose from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night.
Boy, I tell you, you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
Now, here's DeRozan, and he has 28 points for the game. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Tillman, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Left side, DeRozan. Back to Rozier. Detroit, no good that time either. Pacers trail by 11. Now, Reddish. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Rozier with the ball. Left side, DeRozan. Tillman's shot is good. Tillman's got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Outside, Porter. Stripped away. Rose against Rozier. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Rose passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rose. Here's Reddish. No good on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 13-point lead. And it's blocked. Outside, Porter. He dishes it to Williams. Gafford sets the pick for Rose. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
A different look here for Detroit. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Tillman. And Jared Allen subbed in for Jeff Green. And so it's Indiana with it. Trailing by 13. And it goes down 2 points.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. And they double up DeRozan. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Detroit, no good that time either. Pacers trail by 11. Reddish kicks to Rose. Driving to the basket. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Pistons. Rozier against Rose. Now, here's Rozier. He's tightly guarded. Nice D from Rose.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And they double up DeRozan. Stolen. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Reddish with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now, here's Nurkic. Count that one. Nurkic has got 13.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Passes it to Reddish. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's DeRozan. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet away. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. The Pistons on top. They lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Pistons leading by 4. Allen is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Rozier. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Nurkic. The Pacers pull it in. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Reddish.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
Rose against Rozier. Gafford sets the pick for Rose. Over Rozier. And it's Rose missing. So Rozier will bring it up for Detroit. A 2-point game. Covington passes to Rozier. No good there. Nice D from Rose.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Detroit making a switch. Lyons checked in.
making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Nurkic checked in for Detroit. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for the guys during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
To the paint. It's deflected. Now here is Holiday. For the screen on Green. Holiday goes in. Great D that time from Nurkic. For Detroit, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Green against Holiday. The pass to Nurkic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists in the game. Rose dishes to Reddish. Kicks to Holiday. Gafford sets the pick for Holiday. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Now here's Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Gafford. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Rozier. Nurkic up top. He kicks it to Covington. Pass to Allen. Rozier for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Inside. Here's Allen. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Not to be denied there. Allen playing hard. A little contact. Not going to bother.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Williams. Porter comes in for Reddish. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Rose. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Here's Porter. And the shot goes in. 15 points for Michael Porter.
And that's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on the shot, even through the contact.
On the wing, Rozier. Covered by Gafford. Allen kicks to Rozier. Dishes it to Green. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Nurkic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Pistons lead by 5.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porter. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Allen. Here's Nurkic. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Passes to Porter. Now here's Gafford. Outside Holiday. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Green finds Covington. Rozier against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rozier the pass to Green. Allen for the 3. Not going to go that time, so Indiana will take it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic in the post. Gafford's there. Allen kicks to Rozier. Stolen by Jackson. And Porter, here we go. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Rozier for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Terry Rozier. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Pacers. Now, here's DeRozan. Pass to Covington. Back to DeRozan. It's Allen on the wing. Clock at 6. Nurkic against McGee. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Holiday, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The dish to McGee. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Jackson. Down low. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist from Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers. DeRozan surveying the D. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Here's Green. Cans the shot from the wing.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
Now here is Holiday. Looking to end his cold spell, and he lays it up and in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
On the pass to Nurkic. And here is Allen, guarded by Jackson. Covington against Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. There's the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
DeRozan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from a low block. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter finds McGee. Holiday, the pass to McGee. Indiana moving it around. DeRozan against Holiday. Jackson setting the pick here for Holiday. And it's sent back by Allen. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Jackson. Pistons trail by 4. And here's DeRozan. He takes it in, and DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Now, here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now Porter following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Outside, Porter lets it go from deep, and they get it back. Holiday with the three. They get it again. Outside Jackson. Floats one up. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. Pistons trailed by 5. Now DeRozan shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan's shot is off.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Porter. Rebound, Detroit. DeRozan with it. Over Jackson. Misses off the left iron.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Outside, Porter passes it to Holiday. It's stolen by Allen.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And DeRozan, here we go. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, sometimes there's just no stopping DeRozan. When he's determined to score, he's going to fight his way through contact.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. From deep, Green. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Exactly what Green is known for. Terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
Seven seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you home. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.